Would you say it's a good time now to sell a good portion of one's Bitcoin and put it in Ethereum? Oh, it depends. It depends on what your goals are. Like, are you trading? Are you swing trading? Day trading? Are you holding for a month? Are you holding for a quarter? Holding for over a year? I think if you're holding for the long term for over a year, then keep some Bitcoin. If anything, I would say keep your Bitcoin. Obviously, not financial advice, but what I would personally do, even though I don't have Bitcoin. I think it also depends. Everything depends on your circumstance, which is why it's very hard to give like black and white answers, right? That's why this is not financial advice, right? But what I would do, right? Assuming if I didn't have Token Metrics and I wasn't like all in on crypto per se, in terms of actually having a business where I'm making money in the blockchain space, I would have Bitcoin and I would have Ethereum. I'd have both. That's what I would do. And basically, I'll be dollar cost averaging. So if you're buying every month or every 2 weeks, buy some Bitcoin and ETH. Then once you accumulate a good enough position you like, look into other altcoins. And that's what the indices are for. Indices help with that, right? If, for example, if you're going to the, let me pull up the indices here. They help you with figuring out how to allocate that capital. So for example, let me see if I can show the daily indices. Do they have any? Daily typically are heavier in altcoins and they don't really have Bitcoin. Okay, yeah, they don't have Bitcoin. But in general, I'll look at the indices we have, look at the time frame, and if they have Bitcoin and ETH, then I would do that. If they don't, then I would do that as well. The indices help you with that because they help pinpoint the time horizon you're looking at in terms of when you want to rebalance or take profits or sell or exit. And that could be your GPS. But in general, I think having both is good. Because right now, as Bill mentioned on the last live stream, Bitcoin is turning into a monster and nobody knows when it's going to stop. And it's tough to predict the top. It's tough to predict the bottom, right? So what you can do is just, maybe you could look into taking some profits on Bitcoin if you're holding for the short term and putting some of that into ETH, because ETH right now I think is very undervalued relative to Bitcoin's dominance, and I think that there's lots of potential for Ethereum to move up. However, it is concerning with the Ethereum futures market launching in February next year, because that means people can now begin shorting. Institutions can begin shorting Ethereum. And when that happened to Bitcoin went down, right? So there would have to be a bigger catalyst to compensate all that pressure, whether it's ETH 2.0, whether it's something else, whether it's DeFi 2.0, and people are just needing money for DeFi and all these new projects launching. So there's so many different things that could happen. That's why the answer depends. But hopefully that helps.